Hi guys, welcome to Origin. Now, today I want to talk about a user who I'm sure many of you will be familiar with, called Mannix the Pirate. Now, if we remember the story, TJ made a video in which he talked about how much he liked Mannix's videos, how he thought he was really brilliant. He gave him a shout out, just simply put him in the description, and he then gained over 10,000 subs. A common sentiment is that Mannix doesn't deserve these subs, and that the only reason he's popular is because TJ gave him a shout out. I would like to argue against this. First of all, I'd like to say that my personal position on Mannix is that I absolutely love his videos. He's incredibly introspective, his stories are amazing, and he's just naturally a very good storyteller. That's what I'd say about him anyway. So what can I say against this common sentiment? Well, it's really quite simple. Think about how people actually get subs. Yes, we rate people's videos, we favourite people's videos, and then people come to our channels and then they look at our favourites and they say, okay, let's see what this guy's favourited. People give shout-outs to other users. We feature certain videos on our own channels. And of course we respond to other people. After doing all those things and probably some stuff that I've missed, that user then gets more exposure and they then have a good chance of getting more subs because of that. The other thing is of course that people just stumble across these videos just by looking. To simplify the whole thing, we decide we like someone, we then give that person exposure so that more people can decide whether or not they like that person. And then if they do, they might subscribe to their videos. All TJ did was give Mannix exposure to an audience of, well, it must have been about 85,000 at the time, and we're still forgetting one thing which I've never actually seen mentioned in the video. People tend to leave their accounts, people tend to close down their accounts, and actually quite a lot of people do that, so there could be anywhere from 10,000 to 50,000 of those subscribers being ghost accounts. So the actual figures could be a lot less than that. But then 10,000 people decided to subscribe. 10,000 people all independently decided that they liked Mannix. And they decided to subscribe. Now, you may think that I'm forgetting that drones tend to be a problem, particularly with TJ's audience. I'm not forgetting that. Let's assume that any number of those people chose to subscribe simply because they were told to by TJ. I was once in Mannix's blog TV room and someone came in and told Mannix that they'd subscribed to him because TJ told them to. He instantly kicked this person from the room because he doesn't want sycophants in his audience. He wants people to subscribe willingly. I, for one, find that extremely admirable. But if there are drones like this, I find it hard to imagine that they would stay subscribed to Mannix for long if they didn't actually like him. But not only does he still have those subscribers, he now has 13,000. This is beginning to rival people like Oh My God It's Chris, Coughlin, people like that. And there's more. For example, what about Cody Weber, someone who is TJ's best friend, who he's promoted relentlessly, and who still has less subs than Mannix? What about Galen, who has personally appeared in TJ's videos and still has only about 2,000 subs? I don't think I've ever seen so many people proportionately to that person's audience subscribe to someone based on one shout out, and even then stay subscribed. So I assert absolutely that Mannix deserves every single one of his subs, and a hell of a lot more. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.